Time to do the numbers. Dave and Buster's brings you our tale of the tape. Eat, drink, play.
See the record, LC Davis more experienced and has taken on the better talent, but Rodrigues, 11 finishes and 12 wins.
Back we go to Michael Williams.
Live on Spike, Bellator MMA now moves to the bantamweight division. 3 5-minute rounds brought to you by AttackPoker.com, the official online gaming partner of Bellator, where free-to-play online gaming meets MMA, and by Everlast, MMA Evolved. And now, introducing the red corner, at 5'8", weighing in 135 pounds even. In his Bellator debut, he stands with 12 professional victories, 3 losses. Hailing from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, introducing Zeilton Rodrigues. And across the cage, his opponent tonight, fighting out of the blue corner at 5'8", weighing in 135.9 pounds. The veteran professional brings 21 victories with 6 defeats. Fighting out of Lenexa, Kansas, introducing LC Davis. In charge of the action, your referee is Rob Hines.
A very important fight for both men. Zeilton Rodrigues set to face LC Davis.
All right, gentlemen, here we go. First round, you ready? You ready? Let's go.
Round number 1. Tonight's fight clock is brought to you by the official beer of Bellator, Miller Lite, back in its original look. Rodrigues in the white trunks, Davis in the black trunks. Hands high from the Brazilian, coming forward. Early on, Jimmy LC Davis already on his bike. A lot of movement laterally. Good right hand by Davis.
LC Davis comfortable on the outside, comfortable counter-punching.
Swinging and miss. Both fighters swinging big. There's the level change. Davis finishes the takedown. Everyone is on the attack in this season's most explosive episode, Ink Master Rivals, a brand new episode, Tuesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time on Spike.
So that transition game we talked about from LC Davis went right to the takedown, now around the guard, very smooth with his transitions. Rodrigues looks like he's fishing for that guillotine.
Rodrigues still holding guillotine position, but you see a lot of space above Davis's head.
Won't get it without guard.
A little more crank now from Rodrigues.
Around the legs, though. Can't break the guillotine from this position. Nice side control by LC Davis.
Davis trying to drive forward on his knees. Head still caught though in that guillotine.
Could be going for the Von Flue choke here.
Now look at the shoulder pressure, the left shoulder of LC Davis. Rodrigues clearing his head.
Continue to improve, gentlemen. Let's improve.
Call for action from Rob Hines.
Good guard pass by LC Davis, but not able to get his offense going yet.
Rodrigues determined Jimmy to hold that guillotine position. Looking up to his corner. Davis popping his head free. Davis grinding legally with his head. A lot of heavy pressure now from LC Davis, trying to move back to side control.
Rodrigues taking risks to make space here. You might pay for that. Now in leg lock position.
Hines warning Davis, fingers in the links of the cage.
He can leg lock and he can sweep, and he's going for the leg lock, it looks like. In heel hook position.
Let go of the cage.
Once again, warning Davis, let go of the cage. Good position for both fighters.
Pretty much impossible to finish the heel hook from here with this kind of pressure on you. He can sit up and get a sweep, however. He really comes out and commits to that back door.
Hammer fist to the body now. 1:10 remaining, round number 1 of this bantamweight fight.
Going back to the leg lock. Now in a better position to finish it. LC Davis, though, putting way too much pressure on that leg.
Davis trying to match Rodrigues turn for turn. Rodrigues doggedly going for the ankle, doggedly going for the heel hook, nothing there. Tried to find the toe hold, nothing there. Still to come tonight, the light heavyweight tournament final, and then the fight for Bellator's light heavyweight world championship. Davis not able to clear his right leg.
Rodrigues always going back to that almost X-guard sweep position, but turning back to the leg lock every time.
Final seconds, round number 1. Rodrigues still trying to look for the heel hook. Davis clears his right leg. There's the bell.
All right, round 2.
Michael Chandler for the title versus Will Brooks, November 15th. You will see it that Saturday night live on Spike.
I'm telling you, judging is a thankless job. You don't want it. Speaking of,
nice segue into yourself.
You.
How did you score round number 1?
LC Davis 10-9. Good takedown, good top control. Rodrigues didn't come close enough to me with those leg locks to warrant a win in that first round.
Like Michael Chandler on Twitter, round by round scoring. Communicate with other Bellator fans worldwide. Use the hashtag Bellator124.
Also, LC in that first round landing some good counter strikes. That's how he's starting out in round 2.
Good left hand by Rodrigues. He said first fight outside of his native Brazil. There's the shot and the takedown from Davis, and again, back to holding the guillotine position is Rodrigues. First fight in Bellator, first fight in the US, Rodrigues said, I won't feel the pressure. I believed him at the time, and I believe him now. He doesn't look like he's nervous. He looks very relaxed against LC Davis.
So with that lockdown in half guard, that's the problem when you fight LC Davis, is as soon as you start having success on the feet, that's when he changes level and takes you down. You see Rodrigues starting out well, but not able to defend the takedown of LC Davis.
Davis clearing his head. Jimmy, how many fighters tell us I'm not nervous and then you know they're very nervous? Rodrigues, he really seemed very relaxed entering this fight. And it's a pivotal fight for Rodrigues and for Davis. 3:25 remaining, round number 2.
Rodrigues from Novignon, of course, training with guys like Eduardo Dantes, our bantamweight champion. It's a great team down in Brazil.
Davis trying to establish his top game. See how active Zeilton Rodrigues is on the ground. Rodrigues again fishing for the guillotine, nothing there. Hands from Davis.
Davis in arm triangle position, but has to get around the guard, can't do it.
Closed guard now from Rodrigues.
Watch the back of his head.
Across the halfway line of this fight. Davis just warned by Rob Hines, punched to the back of Rodrigues' head. Davis posturing up. Control the knees.
In Kimura position, might be able to get a sweep out of this. Look at LC Davis putting that knee on the arm of Rodrigues. That keeps him from really committing to the Kimura.
Much space on the ground. Both fighters very tight, very sticky.
Rolling again to that leg lock. Going for a toe hold here, not in the correct position. Nice transition.
Last Friday night, we saw him victorious in the Bellator cage. Bobby Lashley, he'll go head-to-head versus Bobby Roode. They will go to war for the heavyweight championship. Watch it free this Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern time on Spike.
That's a busy dude, Bobby Lashley.
There's no rest for a two-sport athlete.
Nice hip pressure by LC Davis.
Getting through with the left hand now is Davis.
Nothing big, but starting to impose his will on the ground. He's always been a step ahead in these transitions.
Just clearing the leg.
Gonna go for the knee bar, still going for it. Look at that hip pressure by LC Davis. Textbook leg lock escape, put pressure on the leg they're going after.
Rodrigues has been looking for leg locks. He's been looking for the guillotine throughout this fight. 40 seconds now remaining, round 2. Looking for them, but no serious commitment.
Right.
Almost a stabilizing position.
And LC Davis one step ahead every time with the movement, with the positioning.
Davis now into the half guard of Zeilton Rodrigues. Grind with the elbow in the forearm from Davis.
Problem is, submissions don't get easier. They get more difficult as the fight wears on. Guys get sweatier. It's only going to get harder for Rodrigues on the ground.
Rodrigues again looking for the leg lock. Again, nothing there. More from Davis. Stars of hip hop, rock, stage and screen, professional sports, all turning in for Bellator MMA. Third and final round, two very talented bantamweights. Zeilton Rodrigues versus LC Davis. Jimmy, on your scorecard.
2 rounds to none for LC Davis, both of them 10-9.
Rodrigues cut above his right brow. Total strikes landed through 2 rounds, courtesy of CompuStrike.
Not even close. LC Davis, 35-7, mostly on the ground. That's been the kryptonite for Rodrigues, is he's been unable to stop the takedown of LC Davis. And submissions just haven't been close enough. Sweeps haven't worked. It's been nothing but pressure and ground and pound from LC Davis.
Remember, real-time stats available for every fight on the Bellator app. You can download it now free of charge. That is a bad cut. Blood pouring out of the cut just above the right brow of Rodrigues. Lines again warning Davis, watch the punch to the back of the head. Those are legal, target the ears. That cut, Jimmy, is wide open.
A lot of times cuts create a sense of urgency in a fighter, but if you're Rodrigues, you need to be urgent right now. Down 2 rounds to none, needs a finish in this 3rd round.
Fair to say, Jimmy, I think this is an LC Davis type of fight. Takedowns, top control, grinding, heavy pressure.
And mixing it up well. He's going really well between these different styles. Striking, wrestling, jiu-jitsu. He's flowed very well this entire fight.
3 minutes remaining, 3rd and final round.
Step over. Good job getting the half guard. Hasn't had much success with the pass. Rodrigues doing a good job of using and replacing guard, but hasn't had an answer for the offense of LC Davis.
Rodrigues trying to be active on the bottom, trying to suck in the wrist now of Davis. Davis, though, matching turn for turn.
And Kimura, leg lock. It's been the combination. It has not worked yet for Rodrigues.
Twice he's fished for the guillotine, round 1 and again in round 2. Never really in guillotine position. And for the Kimura now is Rodrigues on his hip. There's the turn, the movement from LC Davis.
Fishing for the armbar, but Good posture by LC Davis, staying close to the leg. Now transition to the triangle. Oh, nice right hand.
Davis sensing the triangle danger. You see raising up and then delivering that right hand. A step out of half guard now is Davis to side control.
LC Davis a step ahead in the transition game. It's the wrestling, it's the experience advantage. Nothing he hasn't seen before.
And Jimmy, with Rodrigues spending the first 15 fights of his pro MMA career in Brazil, he's just not going to see fighters with this level of wrestling like LC Davis.
No. Cuba, really the only Latin American country with strong wrestling base. He's fought a lot of Jiu-Jitsu guys, but American fighters, a lot of times have that wrestling background.
Knees to the ribcage now from Davis.
Hard for the Darce choke, but now a takedown by Rodrigues, but only has 40 seconds to use it.
Rodrigues talks so much about making this a stand-up fight, unloading his boxing, swinging big for the knockout. Davis not having any of that. Back to side control for LC Davis.
Watch the back of his head.
This is what LC Davis wanted. It's what he got. Good transitional fight. Kept Rodrigues guessing the entire time. I think he can be a serious factor in Bellator at 135, Sean.
On belly for LC Davis. The bell, the end of the fight. What cage side judges agree? Here is Michael Williams.
Ladies and gentlemen, having gone the distance, we'll go to your judges' scorecards. All three judges cage side, Todd Anderson, Kelvin Caldwell, and Jeff Malott, all see the fight exactly the same at 30-27 for the winner by unanimous decision, LC Davis.
22 pro MMA victories for LC Davis, and now 2-0 in his Bellator career.